Oz Pearlman doesn't just run marathons, he runs ultra 100-mile marathons. Here's what he told me about how mental endurance translates into business productivity.
So yeah, about 16 years ago, I had been running marathons for 3 or 4 years. And that's when I did my first one, which was a 50-mile race. And then I jumped over, did 100 miles. I've done a bunch of 100-milers. I did a race in Death Valley. It's very famous. It's called Badwater. It's considered the world's toughest foot race because you do it in the middle of July in Death Valley. So the year
Wow.
I did it, the temperatures exceeded 125 degrees. So it is toasty. It is toasty.
Oh my God.
And you're essentially running the equivalent of 5 marathons in a row. You know, that tests your mettle, tests your mental strength, tests your physical, and really just tests your willpower.
That 27th mile, that 38th mile, that 59th mile, that 87th mile, how do you keep your mind in that, especially in an oven like you were out there in that crazy place?
I mean, I can tell you it's kind of like big goals in life, which is I have a lot of people that will ask me to kind of be a mentor to them. And they're, I see somebody who was me 20 years ago, right? Some like 18 or 20-year-old kid who's waiting for everything to happen right away, right? They see and they want it all now. It's kind of like if you go into all you can eat buffet and you just want to pile your plate up and eat it all now. And somebody's saying, you know what, eat slow. Let's have an appetizer. Let's have a meal. And so I have a lot of people that they want it all now. And the same thing applies in an ultra marathon. If you're at mile 10 or 15 and you start feeling not good, the worst thing you can ever do is say to yourself, I have 115 miles left, because that will break your brain. So no, you break down a goal, you break down what you have to do in a very small, sizable, easily digestible portions. And I'll say, I need to just see my crew in 3 miles, or I need to get to this. And then I'm going to have a Gatorade. You need to just say, I'm going to get to this next step, this little baby step. And when I get there, I'll think about the next thing. But your brain does not extend past your next deliverable or your next goal.
And that's exactly how you grow a business, either 1 mile or 1 milestone at a time.